Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. We are doing Friday phone tips and tricks. We got about 10 minutes today. My name's Austin. Been with Family First Life for about a year and some change. Insurance industry for almost 8 years. So I'm going to do my best here to share with you guys some information that could help with booking more appointments on the phone. And honestly, booking appointments is the most important part of this job. I would definitely put that priority number one, make this the skill you master. Because if you can't book appointments, you have nobody to see. And, part of the strategies that you want to, put in force to, book a lot of appointments, you got another component, which is getting a lot of leads, so you can book a lot of appointments. But when it comes down to booking appointments, it's important that you have a good mindset. Number one, have a clear intention on what your goal is. Know how many appointments you want to book for your time that you're sitting down. How many appointments you need to run over the next 2 days, which should be at least 7 to 8 per day. Going out in the field with anything less than that, you're kind of working part-time, or you're hoping for success. If you run 8 appointments in a day, you will get into families' homes, and you should close deals and help families. So know exactly what you're trying to accomplish when you sit down in your chair, and don't get up until you accomplish it. And that's kind of where I would begin, because it's easy to get distracted, especially if you're dialing from home. Want to get up, make something to eat, or walk around a neighborhood, or watch a TV show, get lost on Instagram. I'm guilty of all those things, but when I started doubling my numbers, it came from me just being really focused on Mondays and Thursdays, knowing exactly what I'm doing, what my goal is, and just staying to that task. And starting at the right times and being ready to roll. If you're new, jump in early, man. Get on the phone at 7:30. People are up, and you can book another 1 or 2 appointments in that 30-minute window. So the best times to dial is going to be anytime between 8 a.m. and 12, and then again when people are getting home from work. So you get them before they go to work, and up until lunchtime, and then also when they're coming home from work between 3:30, 4, all the way up until like 7, 8. And I mean, I've dialed till 9 o'clock, 9:30 at night, and I book appointments all the time, at those time slots. So any time is good to start dialing, but at a point of time, I'm going to sit in the chair for maybe 3-4 hours at a time to book my schedule, and then you want to book at least 8 or 9 for the following day, 7 or 8 for the following day. So mindset, number one. Number two is just knowing what your goal is, what your task is, and having the lead flow to sit there and dial for those time periods. And I like to have a script in front of me. Some people, like to freestyle. I like having a script because that's my blueprint right there. If I have a blueprint, I know exactly, if I ever get taken off my script, I know how to get them back to where I left off. And that's important, because anytime that you're dealing with somebody over the phone, you want to have your job is to get them from point A to point B, from hello to, all right, I'll see you at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So throughout the ways, whether it's you're calling and they say, hey, I'm driving right now, can you call me right back? Or, I have to check my schedule, I'm not sure. You want to have ammunition when they say those things, what you're going to respond and how you're going to get them to book that appointment with you. You got to realize you want to be clear, concise, straight to the point. That's important, and your tone of voice is huge. People think that talking in a high voice and, hey, this is Austin, I'm calling. That doesn't work. Stop doing that, please. Like immediately, stop that. If you're gonna you do that, then work for a one of those phone room deals. You know what I mean? We're not doing that. We're just getting back to people that filled out requests for insurance. Period. So your voice, your tone needs to be focused on just kind of like you're underpaid and you're held late at work. That's kind of like the best way I would explain it. Basically, you want to keep a low level tone and always just keep that tone. And it's great when you call them and you say their first name first. So say Austin. When you say that, they're listening. And their first response is going to be, yeah, who's this? Or yes, that introduction is huge. I can't stress that enough. A lot of new agents, they, hey, is this John? Stop, don't do that. Don't do that. Just, hey, Austin, and it's like the person, and that's what's going to get the response, get them, kind of, on your side as far as listening to what you have to say. And your next response is, hey, this is John. I'm getting back to you regarding XYZ that you filled out. It's here where you put your date of birth as 1/12/95. I'm assuming that's correct, right? So you're just confirming information, right? You know what I mean? You're not you're not trying to sell something. You're just, I'm getting back to you. Fill this out. That's you, right? Cool. All right, listen, my job is just to get the rest of this information out to you. Non-medical programs, no blood or urine. They shoot me out to verify an ID, medications you're taking. What time are you typically home from work on a typical work day? 6 o'clock. Okay, any reason why you wouldn't be home at 7 or 6:30 tomorrow? No, I should be there. Okay, perfect. Grab a pen and paper. Okay, write down my name. My name's Austin. Confirmation number. Write the time and date. And John, before I let you go, any reason on earth why I'll have trouble locating your property? Any reason? Does everything show up good on a GPS? Yeah. Everything shows up good. Yeah. All right, perfect, John. I'll see you then. So and the major thing to increase show ratio is just have them write it down. And the power question in any of the scripts are like, what time are you working, retired, or disabled? Because their schedule. They're working. What time are you home from work? 6. Okay, I'll be there 6:30. You don't have to ask, okay, does 6:30 or 7:30 work for you? That he's off of work at 6, so just say, hey, I'll be there at 6:30. Any reason that doesn't work for you? Take that control. Are you retired? Yeah, I'm retired. Okay. Yeah, you got a doctor's appointment scheduled tomorrow. You're clearing the schedule. You know what their schedule looks like. I mean, they're retired. So, I mean, what do retired people do? Not a lot usually, and they try to sell you that they're busy, but they're not, they're just too busy for you. So you have to take initiative and say, hey, you got any doctor's appointments tomorrow? No. Okay, perfect. Listen, I have an 11 or an 11:15. What works better for you? And, they're going to let you know. Cool. And then just have them write it down. And if they're disabled, you got any time in the schedule 9 times out of 10. They got, they're disabled, usually home. And you get, those are cool because you could play around with those. You could say, I have a free spot at 6. I have a free here. And then you can just place them in your schedule and, they're going to be home 9 times out of 10. So, from a phone perspective, having the right amount of leads, having the right amount of, having the right intentions when you get on the phone and just staying on there till the job's done. And that tone, I can tell you from experience, I used to approach the phone with the high, hey, buddy type of deal. Doesn't work. Just keep a level tone of voice and, smile and dial, be excited about what you're doing, and don't get out of the seat till you got 8 to 10 appointments. And that's the best thing that I could say for you guys. Thanks for joining us on the 10-minute telephone Friday phone tips. We'll catch you on the next one.